going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes, heading to my first service call of the day, Friday, May 30th, 2025. We have an existing residential client here. They need a bunch of service on their ductless systems. Apparently they're filthy, and his wife is bitching and complaining at him. You know what I'm talking about. Those who know, know. I'm right around the corner. Let's go say hi. Today we're going to do some overdue maintenance on this 3-zone Friedrich, also known as I call suck-ass, ductless mini-split system. There's a reason why I call it that, and if you search on the channel history and you find one of the first ones we worked on, I say no more. Nonetheless, this system, 3 indoor units, we're only going to work on 2 today. Resting on that cinder block on the left and right hand side, comes up across and it goes into the attic over there. I see a drain there. I don't know where the other 2 drains are, but maybe, just maybe. Nah, I don't see a drain there. Nope. But we're going to do some quick maintenance on this outdoor unit. And one of the reasons I love doing maintenance on ductless mini split systems, it's quite simple as long as the end user, the homeowner, the client, keeps those filters clean, is the simplicity of servicing these things. Just like my private label Mikey Pipes by ACIQ ducted unitary equipment, side discharge. They're amazing, inverter driven, ultra efficient, but the ease and simplicity of cleaning these things. So we're going to kill the power to this unit, and then I'm going to remove these screws, and then we're going to wash that coil behind there. And I got a selection. We have the Viper maximum strength venom pack brightener. We have the maximum strength condenser cleaner. We're going to use this in our drains. We got some spray 9 to clean the actual cabinet itself. We may or may not use those. And we have our hose. We got a coil brush, and we have our foam gun, the coil gun. You guys ready? Let's go. Okay. Drill flip, nailed it. What are we stuck on? Oh, there's one more screw there. Why there's a screw here? Well, it's because it's a suck ass. Why do you need to have the need for another screw right there? I got no idea. This is kind of dumb. Very, very dumb. But now we got the grill removed, we can properly clean the coil. A good technician is observant of their surroundings. We got some dirt and debris in there. I'm gonna grab the shop vac from the truck. We're gonna vacuum all that out first, and then clean the coil. I'm gonna rinse it with water first, and then I'm probably gonna use the you know what? Let's use the condenser cleaner. It gets me every time. All that debris out of the bottom of this. I know there's really not that much there, but not too shabby. All right, I have a mixture of the condenser cleaner. Actually, I use a brightener, I'm not gonna lie. And only because it hasn't been cleaned before. I'm gonna do it first with a pre-rinse. I'm gonna pre-rinse the coil, focusing my attention on cleaning it from the inside out. Let's see if anything's coming out the other side. Yeah. Okay. We'll pre-rinse. Let's get the grill. Get that nice and clean as well. All right. All right, now let's apply the chemical. I have it on setting A. Let's give it a nice bath. A nice bath, you say. She needs a bath. Look at that. Wow, I can see the magic working already. It's insane. That is insane. Let's get the grill clean. There we go. Okay, let's flip this over. I want to get everything nice and clean here for this amazing family. I drove all the way from Woodmere this morning to basically Comac. Okay, excellent. Nice bath. Get that coil some more. Yeah, that's right, baby. Get that coil. That coil's be like brand new. Oh yeah. That's your fan motor, blade. Excellent. She's almost empty now. Perfect. All right, I thoroughly rinsed out the coil gun with some fresh water and then ran it through a couple cycles of just clean water. I used my coil brush and just brushed off all of the debris that was stubborn on the chassis cabinet of the unit. Same thing with the condenser fan motor grill. Got that as clean as best I could. I used some spray 9 to assist in that cleaning. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. You can see all the dirt in the white foam just being eaten away. Off the coil. All right, we got aluminum siding there, huh? So now let's hose everything off. Fresh water, rinse all the chemical off the equipment. See if I missed any spots. Give it a good solid rinse. Very refreshing to witness how clean you can make something by just giving it a little bit of TLC and know-how. You know, there are some YouTubers out there that tell you, oh, it's okay to wash from the outside in. Like, I guess they like job security because they know you're not really doing a good job, or the right job, should I say. People are retarded. Well, should I say, mentally challenged. Sorry. I forget, it's not 1990s anymore, or 1980s. All right, it is 10 minutes to 8 here in the morning. I've been here for almost an hour. Thoroughly cleaned the outdoor unit, and I have my coil jet by Speed Clean, and I have the funnel system to, capture the water as we're power washing the indoor units. Customer has 3 indoors. He only scheduled and approved the cleaning of 2, but after taking a look at the 2 units, actually all 3 of them, I gave him an honest assessment that's warranted in this case. So here's the first one. And it's not terrible. I'm not saying it's clean, but if you keep these filters clean and we treat the evaporator coil, listen, it's not going to go away on its own, right? But if you take some compressed air and with the vacuum, just as good as new. Or we take this apart and as proposed, we power washed and we clean it, you know? So it's your call at the end of the day, but I got the evaporator foam, and then we use this to treat the drains. So this will give it like a lemony smell, and I'll spray it on you. You'll turn it on. You'll see what it's like.
Where's the drains? Like you say.
All right. Just gonna spray a little bit on there. And just a little bit. Keep that drain clean, because the evaporator, or this coil, it looks like a car radiator, that's sitting in a plastic tray, the internal condensate tray, and then the water, which is pitched by gravity, goes out there.
Okay.
So now we're going to put these filters back in and turn it on. You're going to see what it smells like.
Yeah, this remote has a problem where I can't even tell if it's in winter mode. Oh, I mean like AC mode. Oh yeah, because it's missing. Sun. Yeah, it's missing the snowflake.
Yeah, if you go again. So use another remote.
Yeah. Well, just.
They're generally interchangeable. Generally. I've never run into one where you have multiple units on one outdoor unit and it's different remotes.
Yeah,
they're all it's like universal.
All right, yeah, it says a snowflake. Yeah.
Yeah, set that to the lowest.
Oh.
Yeah, not the highest.
Okay.
Keep going. What is 18 degrees Celsius? What does it equal?
Do you know?
No. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? You have them all set to Celsius.
I forget. Yeah.
They're all on Celsius. You forget.
Yeah. No, because when I changed the batteries, so how do I change this back to?
That's a good question. That's why I call these units suck ass.
Really? They're not good?
Oh, there you go. You did it.
There we go.
64. There you go. You
64.
did the lowest.
Yeah.
So the first time I installed one of these units a number of years ago for a friend of mine in his basement. He got these things because he's in the appliance business, and they got a deal on them, so we put them in for him. And we turn them all on, and they're all stuck on Celsius. And he's like, "What the F is this Celsius nonsense?" I was like, "I don't know." So we're going through the whole manual, and nowhere inside the manual does it tell you.
What, the Friedrich, you're saying?
Yes. Nowhere in the manual does it tell you how to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Now, I when I learned, the trades, I had some great mentors, but they always told me it's always about choice words, keywords that you say, right? Like doing proposals, as detailed and descriptive as possible. But I just said nowhere inside the manual does it specify how to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. It's not inside the manual. It's on the front cover in tiny little print in the bottom corner. Right? Why on earth would you? It's like they designed the whole manual and then they realized, like, oops, we forgot about the Americans. We got to tell them how to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Like a little small spot.
Exactly. So that's why I called them suck ass.
Good. I mean,
no, good, right?
Obviously after we sprayed it, I mean, like,
Yeah, but it'll last, and you disinfect. The trick here is you're disinfecting and cleaning the coil, and that's the smell that you're getting.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Now, if you want, I'll clean as agreed, as we spoke about, but entirely your call. Let me go. All right. What a nice family. Nice guy, wife, the kid. Amazing. Beautiful family. I didn't really see the desire or need to invest the kind of time and money cleaning those blower wheels. Now, while there may be some that are going to disagree with how I just handled the service call, the vast majority of you were going to say that's why you got a tip. Because I tell it like it is, keeping it real. And at the end of the day, if a service is not really needed, I'm not going to say, oh, it has to get done. I'm just going to give my 2 cents, my feedback, because that's what I am trained to do as a professional. If you live in the Long Island, New York City metropolitan area and you're tired of getting bamboozled by your HVAC contractor, pick up the phone, give me a call, 516-348-6300. Or save time, book online at pipedoc.net. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe.